Hello everyone, welcome back to another anime review. We are reviewing an anime called Campfire Cooking in Another World with my obscure skill. Now, this anime only has three main characters. However, the three main characters are not the three other main characters. There are technically four main characters in the beginning part, which are all heroes. However, some smug jackass decided to be part of the Hero Association, but he has an absurd skill, meaning that even though they're in a fantasy world, he can buy food from another world, also products like soap, shampoo, and everything stuff on the internet, and it comes to him in a box. So that's the main gist of his absurd skill. That's why it's called obscure skill for a reason, because it's ridiculous. Like, he can go online, buy the stuff, and the stuff comes automatically in a box, so he can buy it, cook it, and whatever the hell he wants to do with it. So the other main character, he goes into a party because he's not technically a hero, so he has to go fend for himself. However, when it comes to the second main character, the second main character is a giant wolf, and the wolf has white fur, and he's bigger than the fucking house. The thing is that he likes food, so he eats the food and he thinks it's delicious, so he forms a pack with them. Problem is, this wolf can take on anything, including fucking dragons. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, he kills everything, and it's fucking ridiculous. There's one scene where he wants to go fishing, and he decides to use a lightning bolt on the water to kill all the fish. I'm like, what the fuck? Although he didn't kill all the fish, he just knocked them out cold with enough lightning. Like, this dude is like a fucking monster. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's nothing he kills. He kills a dragon at the end. He kills wyverns like with ease. It's like, what the fuck am I dealing with here? He also kills monsters that are technically A and S rank monsters, and the fact that he does it without any cuts and bruises until the very end because he takes on the dragon. It's kind of nerve-wracking, to my opinion. Also, when they eat his food, since it's coming from another world, they get status bonuses. So, let's say, for example, your attack power is level 5. When you eat his food, the main character's food from another world, that boosts it up to like level 27. That's the main gist of why he eat. The food makes his party more powerful. Now, when they do the fishing thing, they get another crewmate, which he forms a pack with a slime. And to be honest with you, it's kind of interesting that every isekai that I've watched, well, most of them, all have to do with slime. Like, there's at least one thing to do with isekai that has to do with slime. I watch so many animes that have to do with slime. It's not even fucking funny. I don't understand why it's like that, but it just is. So, anyway, as I was saying, the slime is a unique slime. It can use water, it can heal stuff, all by itself. It can also kick the shit out of anything monster. He can shoot acid, he has a blessing of a god. Like, this monster is, like, fucking ridiculous. This slime is OP as fuck. Like, that's the main gist of things, and that's what I like about it. So my main gist of this anime is that it's really, really interesting. Now, those are the main three characters, so to speak. They all play a part of killing wyverns. Like, the slime kills all the wyverns by using a fucking acid slime as a freaking sniper rifle and shoots all the freaking things in the sky, which I think is really good. They also can decapitate most of them. So anyway, as I was saying, those are the three main characters. Now, there are four gods. Now, I have a problem with the four gods. The first god is the god that made a pact with the fucking wolf first. So that's why the wolf can't die from any elemental status effects, sort of, because of the god's blessing. Same goes for our main character, can also have the same effect because he blesses the gods. However, when he blesses the gods, he can still die from instant death and curses. So that's the perk of that, because it's a minor blessing, because the gods always bless a lot of people, except for one of them, which I kind of saw that coming. Now, as for our four main gods, you got earth, fire, wind, and water. However, the wind goddess comes in earlier, like in like episode like 6 or 7. But the other three gods come in like the other three gods come in at like episode 10, and there's like only 2 more episodes. Like, that's the main problem I have with it. The lack of the other three gods that don't get any screen time until the very end of the anime kind of destroys the purpose. Now, as for the main character, he's a nonchalant. He doesn't want to be a hero. He just wants to live in this new world, even though his skill is absurd. He's not a hero. Although we get like one scene with the heroes at the end of the outro of one of the later episodes, like episode 10 or 11. But I feel like that the heroes are just curve stomp from the side. As for our main trio, the slime, the freaking fox, and the human feeds them so that way they won't eat them, pretty much. Well, except for the slime. The slime makes a pact with them, even though he's said. However, you can tell that the main character treats the slime like a little daughter of his, because the slime has a cute voice, and it's a girl. But I think it's funny that he treats her a lot nicer than the fucking wolf. He treats him like shit. It's fucking hilarious. He even washes his fucking fur, even though he has to fucking like use a hose and stuff, because the dog's a fucking big ass dog. So, my thoughts on the anime, it's really good. Soundtrack's kind of lacklusting. As for the theme song, I didn't like it, to be frankly honest with you. But anyway, those are the main things I dislike about it. Now, what are the things I like about it? I like how the other characters bounce off of each other. Except for the slime. I did like how the slime did not know how to speak when they first got introduced to the slime. But when she leveled up a little bit, she can talk. And that's why that is character growth. Like, even though it's a fucking slime, but the slime is more OP as fuck. He can chop down trees with fucking water bust. It's fucking ridiculous. So our main character can use earth and fire magic as well, which is freaking obvious. And since he has the wind magic, the fox has the wind magic, and the freaking slime has the water magic. Those are your 4 elements, but the main character has 2, and the slime and the fox has wind and the slime has water, which I think is a really good way to do it, instead of just giving all the fucking 4 elemental fucking things to the one fucking main character. That's how you do it. Also, our slime can also heal people, which is fucking ridiculous. He can instant heal, and this slime is fucking ridiculous. So that's the main gist of that. Now, what I'm going to give this anime a 7 out of 10. It's really good. My main problem is the fact that 3 of the goddesses don't really show up until the very end. Also, the other goddess shows up every now and again in the midway through the season. But it's just your typical 3-man squad like in Naruto, although Naruto has a 4-man squad until you get to the fucking filler episodes, which I don't understand that problem. But anyway, you got a slime that is OP as fuck. He can cut down trees with a fucking rocket launcher, that shoots water. And he can also use fucking sharpie knives like water cutter. Like something like, it's like fucking Pokemon. Our fox is the most OP character because he can fucking kill anything, including dragons. And our main protagonist is shielded by the wolf because the wolf protects him in the barrier. So, my main thing about this anime, really fucking good. I think it's a 7 out of 10. It's not the best isekai anime. I've watched the better isekai animes, but this anime is up there. My honest opinion. That's what my honest opinion. But what are you guys' thoughts about this anime? It's in dub and it's also in sub, so if you want to watch it. I did watch 4 episodes before I stopped for some reason. That's the other reason why I get to 7 and not an 8, because I did watch 4 episodes, but then for some odd fucking reason I stopped. So that's why I get to 7 instead of an 8. But what are you guys' thoughts on this anime? Would you like to go cooking in the campfire where you meet a fucking fox that's OP as fucking and makes you fucking put you in a shield so that way you could cook for him because he likes your food? And this is kind of like that anime where it's like Food Wars, just campfire stuff. It's not like you're in a kitchen or a chef or something like that. It's kind of like laid back, like sort of type of speak. And our main character doesn't really like fucking like have any issues with any of the creatures because he's got an OP fox in a fucking slime that gets powered up every 5 fucking seconds. The slime gets fucking big. He can also turn into 100 slimes like the Grace Beyond the Gods, where the main character makes 100 slimes go together. That's what the slime does, except for he does it differently. It. I feel like that most isekai animes are gonna have slimes in it. I mean, the fucking yeah. So most of the animes that are isekai have slimes. I don't know why. It just baffles the fuck out of me. But I'm giving this anime a 7 out of 10. I've the other anime reviews. That's what I think. If you guys want to talk about it, just let me know. But put your comment section down below if you like this anime. Do you hate it? Do you not? Like and subscribe. I don't know why the fuck I do that. I never say that in any of my fucking videos. And I'll see you guys in the next anime review, which will probably be in next 2 weeks, which will probably be Fluffy Paradise, because I'm almost done with that anime. Thank God!